kid out there. Cool. Let me go get him.
Let's see if I can pull it up. Don't have my Starlink up yet, and cell service out here.
Someone's joined our UDX member club out of New Mexico. Cool. I'm doing a sick on the beam.
Keep up the good DX 789 North. There you go. I'll be listening.
Let's go get this guy.
Speak to me, old great one.
I'm going to get 360 right now. Just pressing it.
How about that West Virginia 401 Southern Etel with a wave?
That's great. We got a guy joining the United Delta X-Ray. A guy out of New Mexico wants to join. He was talking to Hemphead.
Roger that, West Virginia. You're getting hammered by a bunch of others, but you're coming through.
Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. This is UDX362, Knoxville, Tennessee, calling for UDX556 out there in southern Indiana. This is 362 waving on back from Tennessee from the Foxman.
I'm catching a few people asking for 401, but I'm getting hammered out here. I can just barely pick out anybody.
We're not getting hammered out here. Sounding crystal clear on this Cobra 139 base station. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, standing by.
305, you made it in over the pile.
Let me say hi to all the guys. Let's go with these guys on the live stream. Hey, how about all you guys out there on the live stream? This is UDX362, Knoxville, Tennessee, waving on back to UDX390 Wagon Master on the live stream. Thanks for putting us out there today, 390 Wagon Master in Utah. I know you can hear me out there, and I probably can't hear you. I want to wave it on back. We'll catch you later. 73, we'll be back a little bit later. This is UDX362, Knoxville, Tennessee, getting on down. 410, 79 Smokescreen. Oh, yeah. Soul Murphy, yep, we'll catch you later.
31 to Bayou, 789 North. I'm not a ham, so if you're asking my location, I'm down here by the Four Corners. Colorado, Utah, Arizona, and New Mexico.
I know where Four Corners is. I know exactly where that is. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, waving on back. I've been there back in 2010. There's like Navajo Indians that actually do artwork down there on tiles.
I got two of them answering me back there. Anyway, 73s to both of you, and have a wonderful day.
How about the guy down at Four Corners down there, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, waving on back. I hear you got 9 pounds to 20 to 30. I know exactly where Four Corners is. I've been there.
All right, you're coming in pretty good now. I had to adjust a couple things here. Yeah, I'm down here by the Four Corners.
I know exactly it's between New Mexico and Arizona, and it's out by near Shiprock. I know where that is. I've been to Four Corners. There's like Native Americans that do like artwork there. I've been there back in 2010. But yeah, you're coming in pretty good out there, sounding good.
Where are you at? What is your location?
Knoxville, Tennessee. That's my location, and the radio I'm using today is a Cobra 139 base station from the 70s. I'm on a 2-pill on a 4-element serial, about 22 feet off the ground. I'm running a Turner Plus 2 desk microphone.
You're coming in good. Yeah, it's I don't got much going on here. Striker pushing the Texas Star going through a Mako about 60 feet in the air.
Sounded good on the Texas Star and the Mako V5000. I have one of those antennas on a Quad 5 Top Gun barefoot. Yeah, it sounded good on the audio. Crystal clear, and you're hitting a solid 9 between 20 right now.
Yeah, I've got a buddy that does antenna tuning, and we got this thing dialed in.
Okay, I know an antenna tuner. One of those cool ones called a Nano VA is an antenna tuner, and you can get them about $40 and you can see your SWR on it. It's a pretty cool device. That's how I tune my antennas. But I'm running an antenna matcher on this beam, but at least it's doing good.
Roger that. Yeah, we're doing good here. Thanks for the comeback, 73 to you and yours, and you have a wonderful rest of the day. Enjoy this stupid time change.
Yeah, I know how daylight savings change over in Tennessee. People in Arizona don't get it. Thanks for the contact. What's your numbers again? And I have to write you down. They call me 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Operating name is Richie, Romeo, India, Charlie Hotel, India Echo.
You got 401 Southern Utah here, operator Richard.
Okay, 401 Southern Utah. It sounded good. You're over near St. George and probably the Eastern Utah. We got a live stream going on. Someone's doing it on 390 Wagmaster on YouTube out of Northern Utah, but it's a radio you should check out when you listen. So he might actually hear you out there in Utah right now.
Yeah, I'm over here right next to Dove Creek, Colorado. So St. George, my sister lives over there. That's clear on the other side of me.
Okay, I know exactly where it is. I've been through that area. Thanks for the contact, 401 Southern Utah. We'll do it again. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. I used to live up in Northern Utah, up in near the Ogden and Pleasant View area, back about 5-10 years ago, up on the benches.
All right, my grandpa lived in Ogden, and his last name was Ogden. Kind of coincidental.
Pretty cool, yeah. I lived in Utah for several years. I lived in Clinton, Utah with my family. Then I lived up in the northern part, up in Pleasant View, Utah, in the neighborhood up there. But yeah, for about from 2011 to 2021 in Tennessee. Went back to Tennessee with my family.
Roger that, yep. Small world for sure. Hey, you have a wonderful one. 73 to you and yours.
All right, have a good one. Catch you later. Make sure you check out our town when you get some time. You go to Tennessee sometime. I live in a town called Rockwood, Tennessee, and it's between the Eastern and Central time zone. We got plateaus out here. The Cumberland Plateau in our backyard out here in Tennessee.
Yeah, it kind of cracks me up between the hills and the mountains.
All right, have a good one, 401 Southern Utah. Thanks to the QSL. We'll have a good one. 73 from Knoxville, Tennessee from 362.
Roger that. Catch you again.